Good day there, how you doing? Thanks very much for your order of this absolutely stunning dragonfly SJ5, which I'm just going to run through the controls and set up with you now. And for those of you who are interested, you can get your very own dragonfly order made at the link given below. We do free quotes, just fill out the form to get an idea of what you want. There's so many different models and options now, since I've been working with them for a few years now. I think since 2015 actually now, isn't it? Bloody hell. Time flies! So anyway, this one's in Ziricote and ash, light ash, the matching headstock and abalone blocks on a Power Faro fretboard. This one's got 19mm pitch with the special request here, which was the Hipshot A-type bridge. Stunning stuff, and yeah, it just plays beautifully. Even though the action is not set up that low, really, at this point. That's something we need to check with you. How do you want your action set up? Do you want it lower than this? Right now we're going from, it's pretty much a standard setup, going at about 1.5 on the G and D and gradually getting higher, and probably about 2.5 on the B in millimeters, of course. So I'm not going to do any slap or anything. I'm just going to demonstrate the controls to you. Volume, balance, master tone, active passive switch. Up is active, down is passive. Your master tone also works in passive mode, so you've got a true jazz, passive jazz bass if you want. I mostly use Dragonfly in active mode because the preamp is so nice. Speaking of which, that has a mid switch here, boosts like 600 Hz or something, and then you've got treble, mid, bass. Love the way the mids are voiced on this, and they're all notched as well with cut, notch, and boost. So now we're on the front pickup, and what I usually do just dial everything up on the preamp to how I want it, and then I use the master tone to soften the sound, round the sound, or give it more detail. That's the way I find easiest. So I'm not going to do any slap, like I said, because I don't want to scratch the instrument. Even though the finish, which is called half matte, sorry, or semi gloss or whatever, half matte. It's got a kind of satiny look to it. It's actually quite hard wearing and relatively difficult to scratch with your fingers, with your fingernails. And also it's not so thick as a top gloss coat, so it doesn't add much to the weight of the instrument, and it also doesn't detract from the natural sound of the woods. So that's why I like this finish so much, and I all of the stock that I have has, except for the blue one, has the same type of finish. But yeah, I just yeah, it's great. Yeah, so this will be ready to ship soon. But what I want to know before we do ship it is first of all, action wise, how do you want it? Is it okay just to ship it as it is? And string wise, these are the Dario. I don't know why. In Japan, a lot of the makers use Daddario for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I don't find them particularly great. I mean, they do the job. They're perfectly nice, and the tension is sort of medium. So, you know, it gives a little bit of resistance. But if you prefer less resistance, then you might want to get a lower tension string. But if you want that little bit of resistance, then I think these are good. Yeah, so that's another thing to consider. Do you want the strings to be changed? Of course, we can do that for you. We'll change the strings for free, but of course, whatever strings you want, we'll have to get in and then swap them over for you. So it would just be the cost of the strings. Or you can have, we don't have any 5-string sets in stock right now, but of Bacchus strings. We have Atelier Z strings in stock, but those are rather expensive. We have steel, yeah, a stainless steel 5-string set, and I think we got a nickel wound set as well. But they cost like for the steels about $45, and for the nickels about $40 for the 5-string set. So if you're interested in those, you can have the you could get a set of those instead. That's entirely up to you. But otherwise, I think this is it's great. It feels great. I personally don't mind the tension. I usually use Bacchus strings myself, which is slightly lower tension than these. A little bit more. There's a little bit more give. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't take me long to sort of get comfy on the Darios. Yeah, they're fine. That bee is great, fantastic. So there you go. I'll look forward to your answers to those questions, and yeah, look forward to getting this out to you soon. Cheers, and remember, guys, again, if you want your own dragonfly, follow the link below or in this video card to take you to my dragonfly page and get a free quote anytime. Cheers.